you can make a function of the training mode bot to where you can make it DI in a random direction every single possible frame, and then on top of that you can also make it air dodge randomly. So because of that, I figured, well, in theory I should be able to simulate reaction tech chasing. It might not be perfect or anything, but this should help for mastering F-tilt, which I consider to be an important part of Falcon moving forward. Nope, I suck. But yes, Linyo, if you ever do find a way to make it work, then I am all for it. I'm just glad that I can even do this at all. It would help a lot though if there was a function that let it do regular tech option as well. Not at all, Zeoxpraid. The only part I was off with was when I SD'd in Grand Finals to throw a game away. I feel like I played pretty well aside from the fact that I had a huge lead game 2 in the reset of Grand Finals against Scat, and then I SD'd. Probably would have been 1-1, and then, you know, not a problem. Oh well, that you goof sometimes. Oh, Scat's an amazing player too, like, I mean, I don't know if you saw him at Smash and Splash, but he took down a lot of really strong players in his path to 9th. I think he beat Nick C, Captain Zach, Myron, I think there was someone else too. In the process though, I was able to reset the bracket on him, get a solid W, and I also beat Salt 1 and Hyper, so I can't complain too much, I guess. Archery, I'm unsure yet. That's one of the reasons why I'm messing with it now the way I am. Out of 6, it's okay, I guess, but I do think Falcon is usually better off doing something else. I wouldn't say you just spam shield because Fox's movement is good enough to where you can't just do that. Like, shield just makes it to where you're not likely to just die quickly off of anything. Grab, just shielding a lot, just delays the inevitable. Effective movement is how you beat Fox, not just spamming shield. Because, believe it or not, they have a little thing called grab. And while it might not lead to much, it's still better than they're still getting things, whereas you're still getting nothing. Yeah, exactly, out of 6. Falcon's ground game beats us, but I'd be willing to bet that with the Falcon buffs, our ground game beating his, combined with just the buffs in general, means that I'd be willing to bet that matchup is pretty even now. Mr. Schnips, I played some Lucaris before, and I thought the matchup was either even or slightly our favor. So it's probably still even or slightly our favor, because they buffed Lucario a lot, but they also buffed Falcon a lot. I'm just guessing though right now because I haven't really played any top level Lucarios or anything. The Lucarios I have played I've all annihilated, but I'm not going to judge the matchup based on how I do against a Lucario that's, well, that I would destroy regardless of whether the matchup is bad or whatever. Alchemist, I lean towards Falcon Greninja being even. I thought it was a little bit in Greninja's favor pre-patch, and then they buffed Falcon hard. Not only did they just buff Falcon hard, but they gave him a lot of things that help him a lot against shorter characters, and it's wonderful. Captain Falcon, that's something I intend to make eventually down the road when it comes to like content. I guess I just haven't yet though. For the future. I guess FZR Brawler, but I think it's something you can just fine tune with practice and then not have to worry about anymore on paper. Like obviously people are going to have their own struggles, their own strengths. So maybe that's just something you struggle with right now, but acknowledging it's something you struggle with is the first step to doing something about it. So that's good. Well, thank you, Atlas. I really appreciate it. I do what I can to give you guys the best with regards to education and entertainment. So hopefully I've been at least vaguely successful with that. It's not really my place to decide, but it is what I try to do. Just so it's because I'm not trying to do any. I'm literally just practicing the process itself of reaction tech chasing. And why not do that on the largest stage available? Because that is one where I can just practice the tech chasing itself as solidly as possible. I'm not trying to practice other things. I'm literally only practicing reaction tech chasing. So I'm just trying to get it to where I fine-tune it as much as possible so I can just ideally do this every single time in tournament when the time counts. But Proud Penguin, the punish for get up attack is quite simple. Watch. They don't even get the chance to do a get up attack. You just jab reset. Oh, Melwin, if you've never attended a tourney before, I can almost guarantee you that not only are you not pretty good, you're probably gonna get popped. Just being completely honest, because you'd rather hear it now than there when you get surprised. Just being completely honest. It's gonna hurt significantly less if I tell you than if you get bodied in bracket and then you like question your entire life. But what I would do instead is focus on learning, focus on taking everything you can to have fun with it, and just go from there. Because at the end of the day, there are going to be people that are fun to play with. Try to play people of all the different skill levels you can there, like try to learn, have fun, try to make some friends so you'll have people to play with, and from there, don't focus on results and just let it all happen. Because it sounds like if you have some pride behind it, then you'll, sounds like that means you have the determination to learn what you need to. Dude, Master Chief would be bonkers. I would scream at the top of my lungs if they announced Master Chief for Smash. Also, since I'm not going to be at E3, I'm pretty sure they let you stream it. So if you guys are interested in watching E3 with someone and relaxing, feel free to watch E3 with me and we can all just react, talk about everything, and theorycraft together. Cool, Linyoa. Well, let me know how it goes, and if it works as well as you think it can, then if you could have the software updated ASAP, I will love you forever, and I will personally test it on stream. I'm just trying to practice this on a variety of characters so I can just get used to a lot of the little timing differences. But yeah, Linyo is trying to make an update to the software so that reaction tech chasing can work like as it does in 20GX or 20XX in Melee. Because if we can get that to work, that would be absolutely god tier for me. Like, Linyo, are you sure you want to give me that much power? If I can practice reaction tech chasing, I am going to lab that so extensively, I will perfect it. And it will be terrifying. If Falcon gets even more buffs, then that's going to be absolutely terrifying for everyone in my path. And I apologize in advance. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you, Premature Misfire, for cheering with or donating $2. Luigi and Falcon should have a kid together. Ugh. That is a cursed thought. You put that in my head and it is not going. I mean, yeah, Luigi's great, but I don't. What? Thank you, Thick Stofarm, for also subscribing to Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Well, you guys are otherworldly.